Hi guys, Cycling Martin here. It is December 16th, and as you can tell from the thumbnail, things have not gone well this winter for me. I had a lot of plans this winter. I wanted to do some kit testing. I got some really nice kit from ASOS. I was going to get MAP winter kit. Grab my coffee, hold on. And I wanted to do some winter cycling, not just on the trainer, not just on Zwift, but I wanted to go out and do some good winter riding, decent winter riding. Maybe even do the Rapha 500. I've never done that before over Christmas to New Year. I always see a lot of people do that on YouTube and Instagram, and it looks like a ton of fun. It's a good challenge, but sadly that's not going to happen for me. So as many of you know, if you've watched the previous videos, I've complained about my hip. I've had some hip issues. All this time I thought it was a hip flexor muscle issue as a result of training for a half marathon I did in April of this year. I am a runner. I used to run marathons and half marathons. But after that half marathon in April, I told my coach that I wasn't going to be running all summer. Get on the bike, train on the bike, stay active on the bike all summer, and hopefully the muscle issue goes away, and start running again in December. Well, that didn't happen. So I've done a lot of physiotherapy, a lot of massage therapy. Consultations with my primary care physician, and after a few months, we decided to just, since it wasn't getting better, get an MRI and an ultrasound. All those happened, and we found out that there was moderate to severe arthritis, worse on the left side than it was on the right side. So at least that gave us clarity that it's no longer a hip flexor muscle issue. So anyway, fast forward a couple months, I was still cycling through October, and then in November it started getting worse, and maybe I did one ride outside, 2 rides outside in November. It was really nice in the fall. And then once it got cold, it started to hurt a lot. So we scheduled consultation with a surgeon. That took a couple weeks, not so bad. Also did an MRI between then and now. I was lucky to get an MRI fairly quick, given the urgency that my doctor thought it needed. And I appreciated that. So the MRI revealed worse things. There was fluid down there. It could have been from a fracture, but the arthritis is not, definitely it's not reversible, so it's only going to get worse. And so we scheduled a consultation with a surgeon, with an orthopedic surgeon. Long and short of it is, I'm going to have full hip replacement surgery on the left side because it's really bad compared to the right side. Although the right side has moderate to somewhat severe arthritis, it's not at that point, and it doesn't hurt actually. I don't feel anything on the left side. If you look at the x-ray on the thumbnail, there is some bone-to-bone contact already, and man, it's even hard to sleep at night. The last 4 to 5, maybe 6 weeks, I haven't been able to sleep a good night's rest. In pain throughout the day. I have been doing a lot of physio exercises, so I've been keeping up with that, just to kind of keep the strength going. So those physio exercises have hopefully strengthened the area, the hip pelvis area. So right now, according to the doctor, the schedule for surgery will be around March of 2025. I did ask him that, with his various patients, that if there's any cancellation between then and now, I'm happy to slot in because I do want to get back to training as soon as possible. I want to get ready for cycling by the end of April or May, if possible. So we'll see. We're also scheduling a trip to Asia, to the Philippines, in April. We have a family member who's getting married. We're looking forward to that, getting together back with family. That might not happen because of the surgery. The doctor said to get that out of the way first, before surgery, but it's just not going to work. It's not going to happen. It's too bad because we did plan some rides in the Philippines with a rental bike with some friends that from back home, but that's highly at risk at this point, so that may not even happen. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is my winter training's on hold. I am on Zwift as often as I can, but it does hurt to get on and off the bike. Even spinning the legs, after about 20 minutes, it's starting to hurt. And in that 20-minute time, the power output is really low, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not supposed to go hard anyway with this condition, but it's uncomfortable to painful. Is that kind of so I'm very limited on there. I should continue to do that even if it's uncomfortable, just to keep the legs spinning, even at a low pace. Should be fine. But this is what it is. That's the hand I was dealt with, and that's the hand I'm playing, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Looking forward to getting this behind me. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update on where I am, where the life is at this point, and yeah. So what am I going to be doing? Well, while I'm waiting for surgery and maybe during the recovery period, which is planned to be about 3 to 5 weeks, depending. I am 55 years old. The doctor thinks because I've been active, it should take that long versus 4 to 6 weeks. So I'll take that. That's a small price to pay as far as I'm concerned, because I want to get back on the saddle as soon as possible. I want to get back on the saddle stronger, definitely. So what I'm going to be doing while I'm waiting is I'm going to be researching some possible destinations, some possible cycling destinations for some great content in 2025. Never mind the content, it's for me. It's because that's what I want to do. I want to cycle in places that I haven't cycled in before. I do want to go back to Mallorca because I still have unfinished business with Sacalobro, that's for sure. What else? I'd look at going to Calpe, or the Sierra Nevadas in Spain, or Sao Paulo. I think there's one cyclist I follow on YouTube, Dave Rides Again, and he's always there. He seems to love it. Super strong cyclist. I'm nowhere near him in strength and capacity on the bike, but the roads look very good to try to visit. So that's another one. If thinking of local destinations, or at least destinations in North America, definitely Arizona. I want to try to do Mount Lemmon. That looks like a fun ride. Going further overseas, I would love to cycle around Dubai, around the track there, and there seems to be a lot of love for the cycling track in Dubai, and there's a lot of Filipinos out there who I'd love to meet up with and cycle with. So I have a lot of time on my hands. I'm going to be continuing to do my physio exercises, continuing to still get on the trainer and Zwift, even if it's for 20 minutes at a time. It's not going to be long distances. I won't even be doing one of my favorite things, which is the climbing portal on Zwift. Oh, I love that. Such a good grind. But that's going to have to wait. Okay, that's really it. I just wanted to keep everybody updated with what's happening with Cycling Martin and the channel. Yeah, so for you guys out there, continue to ride in the winter. Good for you. Take advantage. Be safe, of course. Those are thinking of doing the Rapha 500. Do it. Seems like an awesome experience. If nothing else, it's a good challenge between Christmas and New Year's this year, or every year. Yeah, and for everybody else, please ride safe. Thanks.